state lawmakers are calling it a night in Carson City, wrapping up another long day of Nevada's special session. The big takeaway today focuses on a polarizing piece of legislation. Strong words heard on both sides as the Summerlin Studio film bill took center stage.
The Nevada Studio Infrastructure Jobs and Workforce Training Act, better known as Summerlin Studios.
Surviving the state assembly led to hours of discussion on Assembly Bill 5 in the Senate. Construction unions continue showing strong support for legislation that would bring thousands of jobs to the valley to build a film studio in Summerlin.
We're concerned that if we don't have jobs here in Las Vegas or in the state of Nevada, our workers have to continue to go out of state. There's nothing that hurts worse than when they're continuing to go out of state than the strain it puts on families.
Beyond economic growth and job development, UNLV leaders see the potential studio as a great outlet for higher education.
Our College of Fine Arts enrolls more than 2,600 students across fields that feed directly into the state's creative economy, including more than 400 students working toward a bachelor's degree in film. These students are beyond eager for the kinds of internships and professional opportunities that a film studio would provide.
This bill proposes $120 million in tax credits a year, leading those opposing this bill to question return on investment and how it may deplete resources for other critical services.
I calculated that the general fund would recover of $1.4 billion put into this would recover only $141 million, meaning that over the course of the 15-year program, we would be looking at a loss to the general fund of $1.2 billion.
These credits will come from the same pot of general fund money that supports my classroom. And if you take money away from that fund, you limit the state's ability to hire and retain educators like me.
The hope was to complete the special session by tonight, but the Assembly is set to meet tomorrow, and the Senate committee ended the hearing on the film bill tonight, going into recess indefinitely shortly after 9 o'clock. A bill to help fund the revival of a sinking North Las Vegas neighborhood advances in this weekend's special session. Senate Bill 6 addresses the Windsor Park community, where homes have been sinking for decades. The bill passed in the Senate and will now head to the state assembly. If passed during the special session, Senate Bill 6 would allocate $25 million more from the state's general fund.
We had enough money to do 59 homes currently, which is why we're here, but there are 93 people who need a change. I will not have the story of these residents diminished.
Sometimes we make tough decisions, but I represent all Nevadans. I have to stand up for all families. I urge my fellow senators to be a no. Thank you.
Any unused money would go back to the state, and as for the old homes, they will be knocked down and the land turned into a park. One thing that was not going to be seen during this special session are new laws surrounding e-scooters. On Wednesday, the governor set the session agenda, and laws for e-scooters were not on it. Lawmakers say there were two proposals for a possible workaround: amend the school zone bill and add statewide rules and regulations for e-scooters and e-bikes. But legal counsel told a committee on Friday that change is not possible. One local lawmaker, Assemblywoman Venetia Considine, proposes a different option, at least for now. That would be a study to better analyze accident trends, options for laws, and penalties for traffic violations. The resolution passed the Assembly and heads to the Senate.